Let's have a quick look at how to connect a DXnet cluster to a Flexnet network and how to connect to that cluster through the Flexnet network. I've prepared this machine I'm recording onto and also a virtual machine here, Windows XP. So let's start Flexnet32 on the host machine. Okay, so this Flexnet digi is set up with a loop address m6lxf -1, and the connection coming from the virtual machine is gonna be through port 2, basically via an AX IP UDP port. I have also appended a call sign to the loop address with SSID 3. You just right click and then append, and then you just fill in the details, and the route is going to be defined here then. M6LXF3 15, it's the port, the channel here. Okay, and it's permanent. Right, let's start the kam-xl as well. Okay. Right, so we all set. Oh, actually, let's start the DX cluster as well. Right, so the DX cluster is here. I'm going to run it as an admin, and it's all here now. Let's start the FBB client as well, which connects to the cluster server, cluster node DXnet. The options are here. Not this one, sorry. Here, localhost DXnet port 3287. These are the details to connect. Now let's connect to that cluster. It's all here. This is the console, which you can modify or add or delete various settings on the node. Okay. This is the help file there. Great. Now I think we all set on the host. Let's go to the virtual machine here. Alright, so Flexnet. Here on the client machine, well, on the virtual machine, Flexnet is set as a node. Okay, so we're not gonna see any routes or tree view, nothing. The node has been installed. I've got another video on how to do this and all that. So this has been turned from a digi into a node, Flex32 node. Right, so to connect to the host machine, you're gonna do that via port 6 here. That's the IP address of the host machine. Right, so same port number there, channel 6. Right, so Let's start the packs in here as well. Okay. So let's connect to the node now with node is set up with this call sign here, so we're gonna self-connect basically. So we're connected to the node now. Let's see the links. Okay. So you can see I've set up a link here on port 6. Okay. I've got another video on what all these figures mean. Also, you can have a look for the sysop manual, Flexnet32 sysop manual, which I had it open here somewhere. Oh, it's probably this one here. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, go back to the virtual machine. So let's initiate connection to the host. To the well, we're gonna connect to the DXnet directly on the other machine. As I said on the host, DXnet is connected. Actually, let's go back to DXnet and see some settings there as well. Right, this one. This is the DXnet folder. Right, so this is a remote node here, which we're not gonna connect to now. This is our call sign. The call sign of the node, which is the same with the call sign in Flexnet32 on this machine. Yeah, as you can see here, the one we appended to the loop address in Flexnet32. And what else? Here, DXnet has got a feature where we can connect to the Flexnet on that particular machine where it's installed. Basically, you just have to add this port Flexnet into the config here, and that's pretty much we need for this demo. Okay, so that was the DXnet config file. Right, so where were we? The virtual machine. I'm going to connect to C M6 LXF-3, and we should be able to connect directly to the DXnet on the other machine, on the host machine. Let's see. Yeah, we are now. So there you are. We can probably send a DX spot as well. It's been sent. We can check that in the console for DXnet console. Let's see. Right, so it came up here. As you can see, it's all good. This info was found on this page here by EA3CU, EA4BPJ. Also, you've got other info on how to connect a couple of nodes via the Flexnet network and so on, plus other info. Okay. For all these to work, you need to have flex api32.dll copied into the DXnet folder from that's from the Flexnet32 folder. You'll find it here. Just copy that into the DXnet folder. Also, make sure you've got this wdxnflx.dll as well in here. You may found some downloads do not DXnet downloads do not have that included. So you normally find it in a patch file like this one here, for example. You can see it's there. It's not in the main release, it's in this patch file. Okay. 73.